my partner many years ago was, we were in remote Caribbean island and we were talking and we were with a different couple, another couple. And he said, do you want to go for dinner? And I looked at my watch or looked at the, clock or whatever. And I saw his eyes roll back in his head. And this is something, Jen, that you yourself don't know. We haven't had enough time.
Yeah.
Our stories, how my heart became tenderized has to do with that which fell apart. And so his eyes roll back in his head, and you are a physician, so you don't know what happened, but it was cardiac arrest. We were on a remote beach, which is fantastic unless you need help. And we were, I went from being completely, hysterical to quiet. Again, two things can be true:
Right.
functioning and every piece of me, coming apart at the seams. And this is not before cell phones, but before cell phones became, unfortunately, joined at our hip. And so there happened to be someone on this beach who had a phone and they were able to call for the ambulance, but there was no hospital on St. Martin. That's where we were at the time. There was a clinic, but not a hospital. They only had a handheld respirator, not a defibrillator. So this is major. And there's much to this story. I had to medevac him to Guadalupe and then back to Philadelphia. And he lived and died. And so he died on the beach and then was resuscitated with this handheld respirator. But I was, to say, unprepared for that moment in my young life.